Hi, welcome to Eight Limbs of Fury. My name is Joshua. It's good to see you here today. For today's class, we're going to be working on forward folding exercises to lengthen out our backs. I see this a lot with a lot of my clients, a lot of the people that I see for in my massage therapy practice, and it's that people's backs are tight from the heels all the way to their head. There's not a lot of movement. The tissues are stuck. There's immobility. So we're trying to specifically target that today in this class, lengthening out our backs, creating more space for our spine, and allowing ourselves to move more comfortably and exist more comfortably in our bodies. Props that you might need for today will just be a belt or a strap, and potentially a bolster or a block, maybe even a rolled up blanket to sit up on in the seated portion of class today. So with that, let's get started. So go ahead and make your way to the top of your mat. We're going to stand with our feet slightly apart, but however, not feet turned out, but feet slightly turned in, big toes pointed forward, and go ahead and track your knees with the direction of your middle toes. So we should be nice and engaged, standing nice and tall. And let's just take some breaths here. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Really spread your feet nice and wide. Feel your feet on the floor. Exhale. Ask your shoulder blades to slide down your back. Keep breathing. Lift the head nice and tall. Reach it up towards the ceiling. We're going to begin with 5 half sun salutations. So we're going to inhale, arms up, press the palms, look up towards your hand, and exhale, fold forward, reach down. Now you might be super tight, so you might not get that far. You could be doing this first one with bent knees, really making space in the hamstrings and your low back. If you're feeling good, great. Let's just go ahead and find a spot to grab somewhere on your legs, so back of your calves, ankles, somewhere that's comfortable for you to grab and fold forward. And we'll take a breath. Exhale fully. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale fully. Inhale, rise up. Stand up tall, reach your arms up, press your palms, look up, lift your eyes, look at your hands. Exhale, bring your hands by your sides. Took things a bit more slowly on that first round. For these next 4, we're just gonna stay with the pattern of breathing and allow our inhales and exhales to guide us. So we'll inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Grab backs of calves. Inhale, lift halfway. Draw your belly up and in, look forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach your arms. Exhale, arms by the side. 3 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, arms by the side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. It's okay to have bent knees as you fold if your hamstrings are super tight. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, arms by the side. 1 more. When you're halfway lift, feel your mid-back engaging, helping lift your spine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, arms by the side. Next, 3 rounds of traditional sun salutation. Moving on. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend the spine, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Top of a push-up, you can be here or on your knees. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to an upward facing dog. Maybe just a cobra for you. Exhales to a downward facing dog. Walk your feet in, half step. And if you're on the tight end of things, I want you to go ahead and step your feet a little wider. Draw your armpits away from the floor and lift your rib cage. Breathe nice and deep through your nose. Engage your legs, send your hips up and back. Last breath. Step forward, feet to your hands, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, palms press. Exhale, Samastitihi, standing. 2 more rounds, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Mid-back engage, draw your belly up. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, upward facing dog. You can definitely take a smaller back bend here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe nice and deep. Engage your legs. Bent knees here is great if your hamstrings will not let you have straight legs. Really feel the floor beneath your hands. Inhale, step through, feet to your hands. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, palms press. Exhale, release. One more. Exhale, fold. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Draw up and in from your pelvic floor. Draw the space beneath your belly button back towards your spine. Spread your fingers wide. One more breath. Step through, feet to hands. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Okay, moving on to our modified sun salutation B. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Bring your fingertips to the floor, step your left foot back, bend your right knee, keep your back heel lifted. Nice bend in your right knee. Traction it all the way into your ankle as well, so bending the ankle. Begin to rise on up for a crescent lunge. Reach your arms up overhead. We'll be here 5 breaths. Lengthen out through your left heel. Bend your right knee more as if you were pressing your knee into a wall in front of you. One more breath. And as you exhale, step your left foot to meet your right at the top of your mat. Second side, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fingertips down. Step right foot back, bend left knee, rise on up. Super deep bend into your left ankle. Press through your right heel. Palms can be together or pressing above you. Press your knee forward as if into a wall. Good. One more breath. Bottom of your exhale. Inhale, step forward. Right foot to your left. Again, but with a twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fingertips down. Step left foot back. Right knee bends. Rise on up. 5 breaths. Bend right knee, drive right knee forwards. Good. One more breath. Exhale, hands to heart. Take your left elbow to your right knee. This is the twist. Press through left heel. Draw up and in through your low belly and articulate each one of your vertebrae in your spine. 2 more breaths. Your next inhale, release the hands, step forward, left to meet the right. Last round. Fingertips to the floor. Step right foot back, bend left knee, rise up, crescent lunge. Bend left knee. Straighten through right heel. 2 more breaths. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Draw your belly up and in, lift from your pelvic floor. Carry that twist through your spine and don't just crank your rib cage. Steady breathing. A few more breaths. Gaze out of the corner of your left eye. One more breath. Inhale, release the twist, step forward, right foot to meet your left. Turn to your right, step your right foot out to the right for Utthita Trikonasana. A little organic movement in the hips here. Find yourself, find your feet on the floor. We're going to spin the right foot towards the back of the mat, arms out to a T. We're going to inhale and then exhale, reach down. So depending on your hamstring availability, your posterior availability, you can be stopping anywhere along your right leg with your right hand. So you might be here, you might be about mid-shin, you might be ankle, you could be grabbing toe, you could even place on the outside, but I'm not going to do that. Connect your feet to the floor. Really feel your feet pressing down. Engage up into your hips. Wherever your right hand is, leave it there, but take some weight out of it. So you're supporting yourself more with the strength of your legs and your core. Slight twist through the upper spine to look towards your left hand. One more breath. Inhale, rise up. Switch your feet. Pivot, turn, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Finding your stopping point could be a little different on your left side. Right hand reaching up. Really feel the feet connecting to the floor, engaging, pressing down towards the basement. Belly up and in. Take weight out of your left hand. Slight twist in the upper spine. 3 more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, rise up. Turn that left foot in. Keep your legs wide. Bring your hands to your waist. Lift your chest. Stand up tall. And exhale, fold forward. We're going to reach our hands down to the floor. Now, if you're tight, go ahead, bend your knees. If it's getting to the floor is way out of the picture for you, go ahead and bend your knees so you can get your hands down to the floor. And then from there, straighten your legs just a little bit to create a bit more space in your hamstrings, your posterior. Feel from your heels to the top of your head. Inhale, extend forward. Exhale, fold forward. And breathe. Maybe you want to lengthen your stance, widening your stance just a bit. Tuck the chin. Lengthen out the back of your neck. One more breath. Inhale to lift halfway. Full exhale. Inhale, take your hands to your waist, rise up. Full exhale. Lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Reach the hands towards grabbing ankles or grabbing your big toes with your peace fingers. Either one, maybe you can be grabbing backs of calves, backs of thighs, just any position here on your legs that you can use the strength of your arms to help pull you down, pull your chest down more. Bring your head towards the floor. Steady breathing. Take control of your breath. Lengthen out the back of your neck, tuck your chin. But not tuck your chin a lot, just a little tuck, little tuck. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, lift halfway. Press your hands into your legs. Full exhale. Inhale, rise on up. Step your feet in just a little bit. Well, a lot of bit, about a foot or so. Creating a much more narrow stance. We're going to take the arms out. We're going to pivot on the right foot, face the back of your mat. And we're just going to reach the hands behind the back to grab our opposite elbows. Left heel is planted down. My left foot is about 45-degree angle, casting off that a ways. Straighten right leg. Draw your belly up and in. Lift your chest. And exhale, fold forward over your right leg. Bit of a twist here. Draw your belly up and in. Rotate your spine and your rib cage towards your shin. And breathe. Slightly bent right knee is a-okay, but I want you to work towards straightening it. Relax the head. Feel from your heels to the top of your head. One more breath. Inhale, rise on up. And we're going to pivot and switch. Big breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Belly up and in. Right ribs rotating towards left shin. Inhale, rise on up. Release the hands. Step to the front of your mat. Step your feet together. We're going to make our way down towards the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, extend, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or a smaller back bend. Exhales, downward facing dog. For your downward dog, just go ahead and drop down to hands and knees. The old crowd pleaser here, cat and cow for a few rounds. So we're going to inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the head, look up. Exhale, tuck the tail, draw the belly up towards the spine. Bring your chin towards your pelvis. Inhale. Exhale. And just one more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Find a neutral spine position. We're going to inhale, reach the left hand up high. And then we're going to take the left hand down and through underneath right shoulder for a bit of twist here. And breathe deep. Use your breath to create space in your body. Lengthening out the spine. My spine always wants to shift after I get in this posture. There it goes, more comfortable now. Keep reaching through left fingertips. One more breath. Rise up, reach left hand high, and bring it down. Right hand comes up, and send it through. Arrive. Use your breath to create a bit more space in your body. Breathing nice and deep through your nose. Keep reaching through right fingertips. Allowing your breath to aid in any micro movements your body wants to do. Let your body unwind. One more breath. Reach right hand high. And exhale, lower right hand down. Make your way onto your bum. This is definitely where a rolled up blanket or block bolster could come in handy if you want to set it under here. You could also accommodate tight back, hips, and hamstrings by bending your knees and sitting up nice and tall over, like kind of up over that, as opposed to staying straight and being slumped back and trying to fold forward from here. We want to be in an upright position, spine lifting, sternum lifting. And with that, we're going to be able to reach forward and fold forward. So we're going to inhale, extend, reach. You can grab tops of feet. You can grab big toes. Feet can be slightly apart or all the way together. And inhale, reach forwards. And exhale, fold forwards. Tuck your chin to lengthen out the back of your neck. We're going to be here for about 10 breaths. Don't push it straight away, but find the position of Paschimottanasana and then breathe. Feel the connection between your heels and the top of your head. Engaging and strengthening your legs as you continue to deepen into this posture. Pressing the legs towards straight as you go. Take 3 more breaths. Draw your belly up and in. One One more breath. Inhale, lift, extend halfway. Exhale, release. Bend your knees, plant your feet on the floor, and then take your hands back behind you about a foot or so, a bit of a reverse tabletop for 5 breaths. Exhale fully. Inhale, lift your hips, lift your belly, lift your chest, drop your head. Draw your low belly up and in. Squeeze your glutes and your hips high. One more breath. And release. Back down into your bum. Draw your right foot up and in towards the inside of your left thigh. Janu Shushasana. So I got a straight leg here, but if you're on the bent side of things, or on the slump side of things, rather, if you're on the slump side of things, you need to be on the bent side of things. How about that? So you can sit up tall. So I'm going to demonstrate that here for Janu Shushasana, because this can be trouble if you're tight. So from here, we're going to inhale, reach, keeping the belly hugged in towards the thigh. You could grab here. I'm going to encourage you to try to reach towards the foot. And we're going to draw up and in. And then begin to fold forward over left leg, trying to draw your chin towards your shin, or your forehead towards your shin, whichever one. And breathe, that's the key. And as you breathe, your body will sink into this posture. As your body sinks into this posture, your muscles, your muscular tension begins to change, your connective tissues begin to lengthen. Belly draw up and in. Bit of a twist in right rib cage towards left leg. Take 3 more breaths. You got this. One more breath. Inhale, draw your belly up and in. Lift your chest. Exhale, release. Straighten right leg, left leg coming up. Bottom of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. I'm going to bend the knee here to demonstrate in the beginning. Belly draws up and in. Belly's trying to connect towards right thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Either working with a straight right leg or a bent right knee. Breathing nice and big. Feel your inhales drawing down into your belly. And then coming up into the ribs. Lastly, touching collarbones. Exhale. Feel the reverse fall. Steady breathing. Draw your belly up and in, lift from your pelvic floor. Allow any micro shifts and adjustments to happen. Take 3 more breaths. Last one. Inhale, rise up. Lift halfway. Exhale fully. Inhale, release. Straighten your left leg. So this is where belt or strap may come in handy. And grab the old leather belt here. Bend your right knee. Place right foot on the floor. So we're going to head towards a Marichiasana, and to get there, we're going to find a bind. So if you're thinking, my shoulders, no way you can do that, that's where your belt's going to come in handy. You're going to place it in your right hand and whoosh, whip it around. And find some space, find some belt back there. It might be You might just be, hand just over here on your left hip, or you could be almost all the way connected back there, but find some space in between on that belt. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, begin to fold forward over your left knee. You could definitely have a bent left knee here. A slightly bent one, but of course we're working towards a straight left leg. Now your arms aren't back there doing nothing. Really feel either your hands in each of your hands or feel the belt in your hands and find the strength. Feel as if you're trying to rip the belt apart and draw your shoulder blades down your back. Breathe deep into your hips. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, release. Straighten right leg. Left knee bending. Second side. So once again, either reaching for that bind with your hands or using your belt or a strap to find the bind. Sit up tall. Exhale, fold forward over your right leg. Marichyasana. Draw your belly up and in. Engage your hands back behind you. Try to pull the belt apart and draw your shoulder blades down your back. Take 3 more breaths. Nice, slow breaths. Last one. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release. Go ahead, clear that belt out of the way there. Make your way onto your back. Or find just a back bend here. Move your bun out of the way. I'm not going to say that. So, on your back here, knees bent. Feel your low back flush down to the floor. I want that to be your first step. So if you make space in your low back, let it relax nice down onto the floor. Feel that space. And then bring your hands to your belly. Use the weight of your hands to assist your belly in drawing itself back towards your spine. Withdrawing, retracting your belly towards your spine. Then breathe into that space just a bit. Draw your breath down into your belly, down into your hands. And feel your feet on the floor. Feel your back melting down into the ground. And then from here, we're going to squeeze our glutes, lift our hips, and walk the hands together, back behind the back, interlace the fingers, and engage, press your hips up high towards the ceiling. Invite a nice bend into your knees and your ankles to tune into the strength of your legs in this back bending position. Use your breath to help open your chest. Three more breaths. One more breath. Release the hands. Bring your back nice and flush down to the ground. Place your hands on your belly. Once again, feeling the weight of your hands and allowing your belly to draw down towards the spine. Breath in, breath out. One more round of back bending. Press, lift your hips, bring the hands together back behind you. Interlace your fingers. If that's too much for your shoulders to bring the hands together, you could be ripping apart your yoga mat. If you wanted to find a full wheel, if a full wheel is comfortable and available to you in your practice, I'd say go for it. We're going to spend about 10 or so breaths here. Don't work too hard here. Find some space to relax. Take 3 more breaths. One more. Release the hands. Squeeze the knees in your chest. Squeeze yourself tight into a ball. Try to bring your knees to your forehead. Gaze down your nose. Squeeze your thighs together. Press your knees into your arms and pull your arms into your knees. One more breath. And release. Make your way onto your back. Spread your arms, spread your legs. Go ahead and scoot your feet a half foot length distance wider, widening your legs, and allow your shoulder blades to come onto your backs and slide down your back to hold your heart from underneath. And take rest here. Allow the weight of your bones to be heavy. To sink into the earth. Allow your body to be supported by the earth. This is our last position of class today, Shavasana, the final rest. This video will come to an end, but I am going to encourage you to either pause it or close it and just lay here on the earth for as long as you need. Thank you for joining us today. Om.